everyone, Tracy here with Paper Closet Designs, and today's video is a short and simple one. If you have not seen these in the past, I have done these little cube boxes. They have a window in the lid and a 3D bow, and they come with a tag as well. This is the one that I did for Valentine's. I've done these for a lot of the holidays and thought I wanted to do one for St. Patrick's Day, especially if you want a last minute little gift or treat to share with somebody. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll show you the pieces that come with it and then how fast it is to put this together. So first off, it does come with a tag. So I have the hang tag. I have the inside circle. And then there is a little 4-leaf clover that you can put on there. We have the 3D bow, and it has 3 pieces. So this is the tails, this is the loops, and this is the center loop. And I'll show you how to do that in just a minute. And then we have our lid, and it does have the 4-leaf clovers that are cut out of it. And so you'll have 4 more of those that you can use to either decorate the box or just set aside for another project. And then we have the bottom, and that is the piece that we're going to start with first. So this has some score lines on it. I'm going to take all the score lines and I'm going to fold them down towards the desk or away from me. And I just like to use my little scraper tool to kind of get those nice and crisp, those nice crisp edges on there. So get that all the way around. And this probably is what takes the longest of any of it, is just creasing the folds, because it does go really quick. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and we're going to glue or tape on those tabs. I would recommend glue. It's going to hold better, but for the video and because we're hurrying, I'm going to use my tape runner. And I'm just going to put tape on all 4 tabs. And then we're going to bring those up and we're going to fold them so that we get a nice crisp fold. So just like that. And then I'm just going to work my way around the box. And like I said, I would normally do this with glue. And you'd have to hold each side for just a minute for it to hold and to dry. These also make fun little boxes to put like on your display table, a tiered tray, just any of your decorations. So there's the bottom of the box, pretty simple. The top of the box is the same way. We're going to just take everything and fold it down away from us again. And I'm just going to use my scraper tool one more time. Going to work our way around. And you could, if you wanted to, you could put some pattern paper or something behind those cutout windows, but you don't really need to, especially if you do them in the lid in a different color than the box, because the color of the box shows through. Whoops. Which one? Oh, it's this one. Okay, so once those are done, we're going to go ahead and tape or glue those tabs again. Bring those up and get those crisp corners once again. And the sides of the box are scalloped, and the scallops should just match right up so that it just looks like a continuous scallop all the way around. And then you can go ahead and put your lid on your box. It is just a little bit tight. You're going to want to squeeze your box a little bit to get that on there. And I did that on purpose so that it fits it really nice and it's not falling off. And there is your little box, and you can see that the window of the box shows through. To do the bow is the same as I've done in all my videos. So I'm just going to take something that's a little bit round, in this case the pen, and just kind of round out the tails, round out the bows, and then round out the center loop. Okay, so let's take our outer loops, and we're gonna, let me open my glue. I'm gonna put a little dab of glue right there in the center. Take one of these, and we're not folding it, we're just kind of bending it over. We don't want creases in our loops. And I like to work across from each other. And this one really does need to be done with the glue. The tape runner is not going to hold it. If you don't have glue, or you don't really like to use glue, you can use the glue, not foam, the glue dots, if you've got some of those laying around. Okay, we're just going to hold that for a minute, and then we're going to come back over here. Whoops. Okay, I'm going to take this off. Fold it over. Do the same thing with this one. Okay, while I'm holding that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the tails and I'm going to glue them onto the top of my lid. And I like to kind of do it corner to corner, but you can do it that way if you want. It doesn't really matter. And you can either build the whole bow and then glue the whole bow on at once, or do it piece by piece. So now that this piece is done, I'm going to put some more glue in the middle. Oh, you know what? That glue right there did not stay. So let's hold it again for a minute. So now I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to glue down that tab. And I'm still holding that because I didn't get enough glue in between one of my layers and it's wanting to pop open. Fold that over, and then let's just hold it for a couple of minutes, and then you'll just glue it right on to the top of your box. So while I'm holding this, I'm going to do the tag. So I'm just going to take some glue onto this decorative piece and glue it right onto the front, center it up, and then go ahead and glue on the 4-leaf clover. And then you can tie it and hang it from the bow if you'd like, which my bow is still not quite dry. But you would just glue that on there, and then you've got your tag. So that is how easy it is to do one of these bows or one of these little boxes. Thank you for joining me today. I hope that you give these boxes a try. Like I said, I've got them in Valentine's, Christmas, winter. There's a birthday one that's coming out. So I've got an Easter egg, a bunch of them. Thanks for joining me today. Please hit subscribe down below so you don't miss any of my videos. Give me a thumbs up and have a great day.